Hey, and welcome back. Today we wrap up Blood Omen 2. We're traveling to the Hylden City to hopefully confront the Sarafan Lord and put this whole thing to bed once and for all. As I'm sure you know by now, Blood Omen 2 is not my favorite, so every time I complain about it, we're gonna put $1 in this jar. And so far we're up to $298. In fact, I need to break open a new pack of money and reload the complaint pocket, because it's been expensive lately, and not just because of my complaints, but because we're also using what I'm calling bingo card items, which is our favorite Blood Omen 2-isms, or just things that have popped up during the playthrough that I'm going to call out as much as I can remember to do so every time, and we'll put $1 in the jar for that too. And our bingo card items so far are Kain's Claw Point, hissing during a cutscene, the level up screen, every time a body clips through a wall, heavy vampire breathing in a cutscene, explosions as a puzzle solution, Kain being casually cruel during a cutscene, if an NPC dies in a cutscene, if they bounce hilariously enough for me to laugh when I'm feeding on them, which happens a lot. This one was level specific to the last one, but if I get shot from off screen. If it happens this time, I'll be very surprised, but I will still pay for it. And because I did such a bad job of it on the last episode, now if I try to block an unblockable attack and get hit by it, I'll put $1 in for that too. Man, that's gonna be expensive. And also, this is one that I've been meaning to do but keep forgetting. Every time Kain adjusts his vambrace, or as I call it, checking his watch in a cutscene. So we'll do it for that too. And of course, we've got the coin, which is gonna tell us how we're gonna play. If it's Kain, we're gonna roleplay Kain the way that I think he should be roleplayed, which is smart, stealthy, and avoiding combat where he can, which in this level is not going to be a lot. But this just more or less means we're not going to kill the humans that have been abducted and brought to the Hylden City against their will. If it's Raziel, we are going to be a marauding murder hobo and kill everything in sight. All right, let's flip. It's Kain. So maybe we'll let these humans live. I don't know what they're going to do when we're done, but that's not our problem. Let's get started and wrap up our playthrough of Blood Omen 2 Conceptual Edition. The Living End. This also has some of my favorite music in the series.
My journey neared its end. My quest for the Soul Reaver and for the Sarafan Lord had brought me here, to the Hylden City. It appeared before me, shrouded in mist, a blighted island rising from a desolate sea. I could sense my adversary's presence. The final reckoning was at hand. For one of us, this night would end in death.
That line seems new. So, I'm curious to know how long of a voyage. I'm curious to know how long of a voyage it is from Meridian to the Hylden City here. Is it a week? Is it a month? Kain's obviously had to eat during this trip, so I wonder how long he's been on this boat. Let's not fall in the water, because that would be bad.
The charlatan emperor rears his head.
You are far from home, Dark One.
Spare your speeches, demon. Your secrets are known to me now. Your plans crumble like dust, brought down by my will.
You have struggled longer than
He's full mask off now.
but nothing has changed. You see before you your death.
Know you not that your vaunted device is destroyed? Your hope of controlling Nosgoth lies in ruins. This world is mine.
You understand nothing. You are a degenerate remnant of a cursed race, doomed to walk the night
Sticks
in a
and
parasite.
stones.
Your life is easily snuffed out as those you feed on to survive. My race is but a warped parody of our former beauty. We are, like you, fallen gods, scratching for our former power. We will prevail. We will cleanse this world of your kind and bring about a new, glorious age. Die, Kain. The Nexus Stone.
Fitting, isn't
Love
it?
the laugh.
The very item you used to defeat me now turned against you. You're finished.
It matters not. The gate remains open, and even as we speak, my army, the likes of which this soft world has never seen, prepares to enter. Nosgoth is still mine for the taking.
Okay, so a few things here. So I've been really excited for this episode because this is the episode where we actually really get to kind of talk about the lore stuff. We get to talk about how Blood Omen 2 came about as a game. We're not going to get like super in depth in it. That could be a whole video on it on its own. It may be someday, but we will talk about that as we play and get a little bit more into this. But one point that I really want to hit really hard is the experience I've had playing Conceptual Edition versus the PS2 version that's available on PSN is night and day. For one, the sync issues that are just endemic in the PS2 version are not here. This cutscene appeared to be as in sync as at least these cutscenes get to be, and the correct music played, which so much of my PS2 playthrough didn't have any music. And that is a well-known, well-documented bug in the PS2 version.
This world is mine.
You understand nothing.
And the revamp patch, which comes with the Conceptual Edition, really addressed and really nicely cleaned up so many of these issues. And honestly, like, this is the most technically solid playthrough of Blood Omen 2 I've ever gotten to do. And I have the original hardware, so I kind of remember, it was super buggy on PS2. The port is super buggy, and it's so nice to play it from a solid technical perspective. So let's keep going.
Have you permission to torment that beast? I need no permission to hate it. Hate, cousin? Why? I hate every living being from that place. I await the moment when all of it is destroyed. As do we all. And the creatures here, do you hate them as well? I hate them as well. And soon they will all die, and we will at last have our destined revenge. Yes, our destined revenge.
Yes, our destined revenge. Okay, lore-wise, this is one of the more important NPC conversations because it tells us a lot about the Hylden and their feelings towards the demon realm, which obviously is not a very fun place. So this, the monster, of course, that we saw at the wars, that's a demon. They brought that over from the demon realm. In this history, they've been sending demons through rifts for a long time. And yeah, of course, and this also is very revealing about their attitudes towards those demons and towards humanity in general. Now, of course, they probably don't know that we've destroyed the device, but we have. But they're planning to take on all of Nosgoth. Anyway, I love this conversation because it is a peek into the garbage? No. Because it's a peek into the lore that we have not yet really gotten to have. Man, he saw me coming a long ways off. And then also, as the Sarafan Lord said, they were once a beautiful race. And now they're, from their time in the demon realm, they've been twisted because that's what the demon realm does. It's a chaotic place and it warps and twists everything that enters there. As we learn from the Hylden that speak through the demons to Kain at the end of Defiance. All right, talk or fight, Ben. Talk or fight. Yeah, I can do that too. Watch. Bam. The best look that we've had at what an uncorrupted Hylden would look like is the Hylden Adversary skin for Raziel in Defiance Remastered. So cool. So detailed. So as we get into the Hylden City here, we're going to start to see more of this kind of alien architecture. And these design elements are going to start giving us hints and clues to some of the behind-the-scenes stuff that happened in the making of Blood Omen 2. This is always so fun. Not without consequence, though. And I like the idea of demons from the demon realm having tons and tons of different looks. I really do like that. Like, you'd find all kinds of weird stuff in the demon realm. This gigantic invincible beast. No, spiders. Oh, and I think I might have missed a wall clip. We'll go back and check. If we gotta go back that way anyway. The spiders always bounce in the funniest way. That's two for you. First catch of the day. Another one? Come on over, fella. There we go. Yes, I'm right here. Flipping through the wall. So one thing that I find myself thinking about a lot is the timeline now. Now, spoilers if you have not played through the end of Defiance, but we know when the Hylden Lord, also known as Hashigik, comes through, and that is at the collapse of the pillars. That is his opportunity, his entry into the world, and that's when he manages to possess Janos Audron. After that, what happens? Well, we know that 200 years later is when Kain encounters the Sarafan Lord. And, yep, he did clip through the wall. And then so they had 200 years before the game started to build this place up. And then another 200 years to build up and solidify their control over Meridian. So 400 years of entrenchment here. Bounce. Oh, level up, Scream. Oh, he's clipping. And bouncing. Uh-oh, he's back. So now we're starting to kind of see some H.R. Giger-esque designs in the textures here in the Hylden City. So bet as Kain looks longingly upon that which he could once have turned into. I'm not going to let that go, I don't think.
Not that simple.
Why not? If we stay here, we will die, that's certain.
And where will we go?
We can slip aboard one of those vessels. They bring people every time. They must come from where there are others of our kind.
What if we're caught?
If we stay, we die. How is that different?
The place the ships go to is worse. Oh, what was that?
He is the one. He must be. Look at him. He is the one who is working against them.
Look at that armor.
Is it true? Are you the vampire who's been making war on the demons?
I am Kain. Do you know this place well?
We do, my lord.
I must find the mechanism these creatures use to hide their presence in this city.
He can show you. Go on.
It is there, my lord. That building. I've heard them talking. The voice you seek is within.
I thank you. Now tell me, what is that?
That is the only way to get within. The doors to the building no longer
Kind of looks like an
function.
ornithopter from Dune.
Like so much of this place.
And that one there?
We don't know.
But our stories tell us that is where the demons first appeared in our world.
Stories? How long have your kind been in this place?
We have been here forever. Our oldest fables tell us that our gods abandoned us here.
There are others like us. New ones. Soft ones. The demons bring them here from other places to work. They tell other stories.
They had no knowledge of the arrival of the demons. We had to tell them.
Enough. Be silent. That building surely leads to the gate, but first, I must destroy the device. How long have the Hylden held a foothold here, while we, unsuspecting, fought and triumphed in our petty wars above?
Oh, he hissed. Okay, before that demon runs over. So yeah, now we have a bit more lore here. So another complaint is that these humans look exactly like the ones in Meridian, and it's not really clear that they have been here for generations. But interestingly, the Hylden came here 4 centuries ago and have basically been keeping these humans here. Now, it could be even longer. We don't actually know, but I think it makes the most sense that they've been here for 400 years, which is still many, many, many generations. Yeah, how many of you can trace your family back 400 years? I am sure some of you can, but that is rarer and rarer these days. And they also talk about the new soft ones from Meridian, which are all the people that have been, disappeared by the Sarafan and the Hylden. Of course, it doesn't explain the ones that we've just killed while being a murder hobo. All right, just for fun, let's try to fight this demon. Didn't work terribly well. Okay, I mostly just did that to demonstrate that it does not work. He doesn't care what I'm doing. Not gonna let it go to waste. But I do love, for this demon, this almost xenomorph inspired design, even down to the little attachment things on the back.
But hairless apes cowering in caves, we gave you all that you had. And now, we take it back.
Another great lore building conversation. Now that was a great angle right there for that. That was awesome. So, but yeah, that was another great lore building conversation. Now, when they say they found him in caves, did they find them somewhere else in Nosgoth? Like these weird cavemen looking enemies from Blood Omen 1? Or, you know, is it a lie? Is it just what they tell them? So, bounce. And, oh, 2 clipping. So that's what, 3? Yep, there's 3. So, yeah, get that cleaned up. Also, the music track for this, The Living End, is probably one of my favorite in the whole series. All right. Yeah, that bounce is in frame enough for me to laugh at it. Tis in decidedly poor repair. It's interesting that it makes sense that the Hylden would make their human slaves live this way. Kaboom! Very careful not to jump in the water. Yeah, check your dude while I feed on him. Old man battle cry. Oof. Ouch. Ah, great. How far back does that put me? All right. You don't need to watch me do the whole thing. Let's try it again. Okay, that guy reacted the correct way. It's nice that they didn't both aggro at the same time this time. Oop. Whew. Almost had to pay $1 there. Uh-oh. Whew. Barely blocked that in time, huh? bounce. Let's just feed off of random dead spiders. Why not? Time to reload. I guess I owe one for the snarky comment. Much easier with a big weapon like the Adjudicator. Man, none of these doors seem to work. Did he just kick off his buddy, or did he kick off of nothing? Let myself get outflanked here. Let's try this again. Nope. Owe $1 for that. That sword didn't last very long, did it? Just enough to wet my whistle. So I don't die of starvation while I'm fighting. Yes, crawl away. Whew. Okay, so that's what? 2 bounces, 1 unblockable attack, and 1 clipping through a wall. Yep, his arm's clipping. For a total of 4. Getting pricey. And especially here as the combat is getting more challenging. Yeah. It's a main open area again. Do not fall into the water, Kain. There's our friend. Big escaped demon. He's just kind of looking at me. Can I hit him with TK? I can. he doesn't care. It's not very effective. What about mind control? He didn't particularly like that. Alright, well, let's run. Actually don't remember where to go here. Oh, here we go. Nice. Problem solved. Well, temporarily. Given that we've done this before, I could eat. Even if it is a spider, I guess. Bounce! Aha, you do have a vulnerable human. Yes, doom everybody in the room. Well, that's one way to take care of him. The one way. Oh, that was an explosion as a puzzle solution. An explosion of demon guts. But it got us into the room, so it counts. Anything in here? Kaboom. Another explosion as a puzzle solution. Oh, and there was one earlier that we missed too. So that's 2 explosions as a puzzle solution. Ah. Yeah, so the 2 instances of this this puzzle. I missed the earlier one, but I got this one. There's just a lot to keep track of, you know? Do my bidding, please. Thanks. see, we want to jump to this guy. Probably fall through the floor over here. There we go. I'm trusting you, human. Don't turn the water back on. Wouldn't be the first. I'll bet you I wouldn't be the first vampire in Nosgoth to make that mistake. Oh, he's clipping and he's bouncing. Flush the toilet. Come away from the wall. Let's try to save some money. A very pronounced bounce. Okay, and then this one. We need to line up our jumps. Yep. So the idea for this puzzle is we need to align the blocks enough to where we can jump to them. And we'll get there in a second. Yeah, spiders. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, okay. You're mad that I didn't take you seriously. Come away from the wall, please. We are considering budget now. Thank you. Shows you how tired I am if I'm getting beaten by spiders, right? He's bouncing. And considerately waiting. There we go. So that's 2 bounces. We needed 1 more block, and here it is. This will get us to that door. It's up behind me to the left. Turn the water back on. Oh, good. Impressionable human there, for my use. Thank you. Okay, and we do need to... Yeah, we're gonna have to drop the water again and move the block. So... Can I make it? I can. Nice. Whew. Okay. Just out of reach. Which is a little annoying. All right, well, let's just go move them closer. Oh, I see. We're supposed to move it underneath there. There we go. It's been a while since I've been this glad to see a save point in a Legacy of Kain game. Yeah, so check out these renderings of uncorrupted Hylden. Very cool. Oh. And look at that dismembered torso there. Looks like it has pointed ears like a vampire. That's interesting. I never saw that before. Very cool. Is that a human? Hey, I'm trying to learn your history here, okay? And I owe $1 for getting hit by that now. Okay. Luckily, we just saved, so. Old man battle cry. There we go. With the bounce. And I think I missed one for getting hit by an unblockable. There we go. Okay. Yeah, again, Hylden vampire conflict. And my axe. Yeah, see, this is the Legacy of Kain stuff I'm here for. Couldn't quite hear that conversation, but Lock the correct enemy, please. I cannot wait to incinerate one of you. Yes, just like that. Whew. There's a bounce. And we'll get out another one for the next bounce. Pretty good angle on that one. Yes, polish that archway. Another great angle of that one there. Bounce. And I've always wondered if the Hylden have the same water weakness as the vampires. And I actually wouldn't think they would. It would make an excellent vampire defense here in their stronghold, in their city. Sweet, unethical experiments. Oh, clip through the wall. Can't really see the bounce, so not paying for that one. Help you out? Kain the Merciful. Just a very particular kind of mercy. Namely, mercy killings. So is he experimenting on this lore box here? That's kind of funny. Clip through the wall and the bounce. And I love jumping and hitting them at the same time. I don't think it's gonna work this time. Experimenting on a spider. Boring conversation anyway. Bounce. Yeah, just look at this thing. And we still have a ways to go. Let him free too. Oh, hey. Oh, I forgot about that. Very smart of me. Come on. Don't cool down me. There we go. Gets a little tense there. Okay, I blocked that. Bounce. Kind of weird vertical water gate thing. A water gate. Yeah, one of these guys is absolutely no problem. Two gets a little tricky. Ooh, fun, a spike room. Imagine if that was your job, having to clean the spike room. Ah. Very convenient little platform for us. Bounce. Oh, crap. Got our friend the demon over there, just waiting. What can I do with these humans? Nothing with that one, apparently. Or with that one. Looks like the gates block out my powers, too. Oh, no! I've heard of this. Oh, boy, I hope we can finish. Yeah, let's try again. We're just going to jump right to the point where we left off here. Alright, moving on. Oh, he's clipping. And we're gonna need to reload the pocket. Ah, our ornithopter has arrived. I want to hear their conversation. No? Okay, we'll just jump them instead. Yeah, I am not fooling around with you. And the bounce. And that's gonna happen again with this other guy, so we'll just keep this out. I actually love this theme. This is the drone combat boss theme, which I don't actually think we got to hear in the PS2 version. But yeah, this drone boss here is a pretty solid example of how technologically adept the Hylden are. Now, does that mean they're great designers? Not necessarily. I feel like they could have given this guy a much clearer line of sight to me. But, but yeah, the whole mechanical drone when the rest of the world is in, pseudo 1880s steampunk Victorian type times is, splat.
Kain, the Hylden city's defenses have been broached. Janos can no longer sense a war
Do you mean breached?
My doing. I've shut down their foul magics, at least for a time.
Then we are ready to help you. Janos is casting a spell that will bring us to you in moments.
Checks the watch.
Excellent.
I look forward to thanking you in person for saving Uma's life.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Right. About that.
I will try to detect the location of the Hylden Gate.
Where's Uma, Kain? I cannot sense her.
She will not be joining us.
Uma is dead, is she not? Were you too late?
No. She suffered the fate she deserved. She stole the Nexus Stone from me.
So you refused to help her?
I dealt with her as I deal with all traitors. I killed her accordingly.
You did what?
I did as you would have done, Vorador, to any human or vampire who defied your will.
Monster!
She
That's
chose
rich.
her fate. Was she acting as the dutiful lieutenant, following her superior's orders? I care not. What's done is done.
We were wrong ever to trust you.
Do you so wish to return to the grave, old friend? You are in no position to challenge me.
No, we have no time for this discord.
That's what Destiny says when she sees me on Pillars
I can
General.
transport us there.
We will settle this in good time. Tonight, the Sarafan Lord dies. Tomorrow, we shall see.
This round is mine, Dark One.
I must tend to Vorador. Proceed without us, Kain. I can teleport you to a place near the gate, but you will have to close it on your own. Use the Nexus Stone, cast it into the gate, and the magic of the stone will destroy it utterly.
Cast your spell, then, and let us finish this.
Another one frame expression change. Okay, so a lot happening here, of course. Now, here's kind of a crazy take. I think Blood Omen 2 needed 3 more chapters to properly finish out this story. What would be in those chapters? Well, I have theories. I'm not going to get too deep into them, but this scene here sets up a real conflict between Kain and Vorador that I would want to see concluded. Because of course Vorador is going to be aggrieved that Kain kills Uma. I'm sure he's obviously surprised that Kain is telling the truth about this. But one thing that I feel like this scene gets right about Kain's character, he doesn't lie. True power does not need to deceive. True power simply exists as it is. Now, would Kain turn on an ally if it suited him? Yes, of course. But he doesn't need to lie. And I think that that's where Uma misunderstands Kain, is that Kain will tell her exactly what he's planning to do. And I honestly believe when he said that he would leave the vampire resistance in peace, he meant it. But Uma didn't believe him. And also, she didn't feel like he would be any better than the Sarafan Lord. But But of course, we know how that turns out from Soul Reaver 1, and I think that Uma certainly had a different vision of what Nosgoth should be than Kain did. But anyway, is Vorador alive here? There's no reason why he wouldn't be. A simple TK blast is not going to take out my boy Vorador. Come on. All right. Let's wrap her up. Is there something over here? Maybe, but I don't want to risk falling in. There we go. Y'all gonna say anything to each other? Oh. Short conversation. Couldn't really see the bounce, so we're not going with that. Can we jump him? Oop. Ah! That's $1. Bounce. Very precarious position here. That makes me nervous. Yeah, I really love these H.R. Giger-esque Hylden murals here. Like, this feels very, very much... Ooh, actually, I can show you. Feels a lot like this H.R. Giger classic Lee. And Giger, of course, was a huge influence on concept artist Stephen A. Ross, whose work is very, very, very recognizable throughout Blood Omen 2.
It cannot matter. It is too late. We are destined to win this battle. So is it known to us all. Who of us knew that one of his chosen race would come this far? This disturbs me. We need only be vigilant, cousin, to prevail. He cannot kill us all.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that, won't we? Yes, just sit there and let me attack you. Yeah, no more of this nonsense. Nope. Whew. Close one. There's the bounce. And another. One last opportunity to fill up before we go. Thank you. Certainly. Let's see if there's anything else over here. Any last lore boxes, which, by the way, over the course of this playthrough, I know that there's quite a few things that I've missed. I'm not ashamed about it. I don't know Blood Omen 2 the way that I know the Soul Reaver games. There we go. We're getting some. This is our photo mode. Trying to just get a regular walk. Nope. Oh well. So, there's no sword sticking through him. Of course, I didn't have one.
At last, I had hunted my prey to his very lair. The Hylden Gate was before me, from which the Hylden General, in his guise of the Sarafan Lord, planned to bring forth his alien armies and destroy us all. Turn, vile demon! Your reckoning day has come.
Kain.
It's nice that the music is here
Did
too.
you think you could defeat me? All your plans are revealed, together with your true nature. Turn and enter the gate you have fashioned and join your kind before I obliterate it. Or stay, and be destroyed upon its rubble.
I confess I did not expect to find you here, at the heart of my endeavor. You are indeed a more capable adversary than I had thought possible.
You can ponder that thought when you have made your choice. Return to exile, or death.
Do you think the game is over?
Why would
Do you think it
Kain
will end
give him a
with me?
choice here?
Have you not wondered why so many of your trusted henchmen, time and again, bend their knees before me, accept me as their lord, and join their cause to mine?
Cowards and traitors deserve no second thoughts, only their complete annihilation.
Did it not occur to you that perhaps my cause, and not yours, is the cause of right, of justice? That your ambition to rule this world is but the youthful craving of a petty noble who has gained too much power, but never enough?
Silence, demon. Your need to corrupt is only too apparent. But every traitor that you have turned to your will from my side, even Uma, your latest spy, is dead.
Uma. I have no spy called Uma.
Vae Victus!
Okay, that is a... Okay, so that's a conceptual edition change, and... I'm curious to know the reasoning behind that one. I felt like You Lie was a pretty good... was a pretty good response to that in the original version of this scene. Anyway, so yeah, one issue that I have with the Kain and the Sarafan Lord scenes, even though like the dialogue, the quality of the dialogue is probably the best in the game, is that a lot of it more seems just kind of like empty posturing. The Sarafan Lord here mentions that Kain had been betrayed by every one of his lieutenants. And that's true. And it's interesting that he uses this argument of the cause of justice, which actually kind of echoes Raziel and the Sarafan later, the idea that the ends justify the means. And of course, the means here being enslaving and killing all humans and any being who isn't like them. So anyway, it's kind of interesting that the Sarafan Lord kind of relies more on this moral posturing that Kain so despises. And then, of course, the implication here that Uma wasn't a spy working for the Sarafan Lord, which is ostensibly what Kain thinks, which, I mean, did she have to be? Maybe this is the reasoning behind changing that line to Vae Victus, where Kain didn't actually think she was a spy. I don't know. Okay, let's fight the Sarafan Lord. And so one thing I really like about Blood Omen 2 is, of course, the bosses as puzzles. And the Sarafan Lord, you have to use all of your abilities. Or at least all of, most of your abilities. And here's something I haven't tried yet and I heard about and I want to give it a shot.
You and your damn stone.
Did you hear that? He said, get out of my mind. Okay, now serious time. Because he's throwing projectiles at us with the Soul Reaper. Okay, gotta get closer.
Damn stone.
I did. Once.
Damn stone.
Okay, now we need to use jump. Oh,
Damn stone.
Oh! That was annoying.
You and your damn stone.
Just casually walk backwards and avoid it. Then jump to knock him the rest of the way off. Except,
Damn stone.
you gotta be really well positioned to do that. Come on, target him. Serpentine. And there he goes.
Do you still believe you can prevail? While you possess the Nexus Stone, my sword cannot slay you. But while you bear the stone to shield
My
your life,
sword.
you cannot use it to destroy the gate. Stalemate, Kain. And mine is the waiting game. As long as I have not lost, in time, I am sure to win.
But I have not yet made my choice.
No, no, no! I cherish the irony of killing you with your own sword, Kain. As long as I wield the Reaver, I am immortal!
Yeah, about that.
Kneel before my might.
So the Sarafan Lord is actually played by Earl. Oh, son of a bitch! Really? Crashed again. For my own sanity, I really need to be done with Blood Omen 2. All right, let's try this again.
Stone. Death stone.
Don't lose your balance.
You and your damn stone won't protect the vortex.
So, as I was saying before we were so rudely interrupted by the crash, the Sarafan Lord is played by Earl Bowen, who played Dr. Silverman in Terminator 1 and 2. A classic, amazing character actor.
Model citizen. Do you still believe you can prevail? While you possess the Nexus Stone, my sword cannot slay you. But while you bear the stone to shield your life, you cannot use it to destroy the gate. Stalemate, Kain. And mine is the waiting game. as long as I have not lost. In time, I am sure to win.
But I have not yet made my choice.
No, no, no! I will rend your soul!
It's called the Soul Reaver, not the Soul Render. Okay. The idea here, you can't damage him directly.
As long as I wield the Reaver, I am immortal! I have mastered the Reaver. I am your doom.
You sure? I need to come up with something better than that.
Kneel before my might. As long as I wield the Reaver. This cherish the irony of killing me with your own sword, Kain.
But yeah, let's just block until your energy's up and then incinerate.
You,
Yes, your prisoner, from whose blood you built your evil plans.
what could be more righteous than to take our revenge and your freedom from the same source? Tortured eons of suffering are too good for you, vampire.
But not for you, Hylden, who has dared to set a corrupting foot upon this world after your banishment. Return to the demon dimension in which you belong.
And by what right, cursed one, did you send my kind to that place of evil?
By what right did you lay on us the curse that drove us from the light and made us predators of humankind?
It was justice for our banishment from the world. You see what it has made of our once fair race.
I see you have taken your true form at last.
Then go.
This fight
and
is
see what it makes of you.
unintentionally hilarious.
Kain, the sword!
I sentence you to the hell of your own making. A prisoner for all time.
No!
Okay,
Kain!
he has wings, and they were twitching. They were working.
Face me, coward.
Yahaha! You found me.
are outmatched.
Okay, so he's teleporting away every time I try to use Incinerate.
Kneel before my fight.
Oh, we need to use Berserk. That's what we need to use. So I thought. There we go.
Face me, coward.
Whew, right at the edge there. No hits are boring.
You have won the battle, but the war between your kind and
Let's make this
mine
full screen.
will never end. Our banishment in the demon dimension also ensures our immortality. One day, we shall return.
Should your kind reach that place of banishment again, I will be waiting.
You will not live that long.
I have lived long enough to dispose of you.
Eat up, Raziel.
Had fallen. The Hylden were sealed again in their exile. All of Nosgoth lay at last at my feet. Where then was my jubilation? Where the joys of the conqueror, victorious at last after so long a war?
This is new.
Could so great an achievement, reached at last after centuries of struggle, be undercut by so small a thing as doubt? Uma, what was it she said to me in that fatal moment when she took from me the Nexus Stone? How would my rule differ from that of the Sarafan Lord? If you had lived, Uma, you would have learned the difference. You should have trusted me. The war was over, and yet there was another battle to be fought. The cruel masters of Nosgoth, the Sarafan, now leaderless, still had to be put down. There were cities to be rebuilt, and order to be restored, and a new rule. My rule would then begin. To the victor go the spoils. At last, Nosgoth would be mine.
So an extended ending monologue there. So, okay, that was Blood Omen 2. We made it. We got to the end, and I survived. So check Marcus's concept art there. That's a conceptual edition, going back to a lot of this art, which I want to say, their conceptual edition, so much great stuff in it. I will be honest, there were a few choices that I found personally questionable, especially in the last boss fight with the Sarafan Lord, the Ve Victus versus Yulai line. I probably would have left Yulai in. Some of the designs for the Sarafan and the vampires, I think, like, you can see the evolution. See, again, there's Sebastian there. I think that the saturated elements in their costumes from regular Blood Omen 2 work better, but I like the ashen complexion that the Conceptual Edition gives them. But anyway, amazing work by Pebble in the Pond and everyone who contributed. This is the best possible version of what was up until recently my least favorite Legacy of Kain game. So fantastic work to everybody who contributed to this mod. And then of course the revamped patch by Gemini makes this game from a technical level run smoother than it ever has. I highly recommend, if you've played Blood Omen 2 before and you have it on PC, play the Conceptual Edition and notice the differences. See, there's the adjudicator right there. If you haven't played Blood Omen 2 before and you're gonna play it for the first time on PC, definitely play vanilla. so that you get the original experience. So, okay, so I think there was a couple of moments in there that I need to contribute for. So I want you to look at something. Look at this. This is just insane. There's an insane amount of money in this jar, and yeah, we have a lot of complaints and bingo elements to count up. So give me a minute while I count this. $68, $69, $70, $71. Let's put that in our pile from the rest of the game. So $369 that we're going to donate to the Blood Services arm of the Red Cross. Now, this is a lot of money, and times are tough right now, and I totally understand if you can't match this entire donation. That's why I'm going to put the total amount donated from each individual episode in the description. So if you want to match the total from your favorite episode in the series, that would be super cool. Anything that you can do would be amazing. And then, of course, in the description, we'll have the link for the Blood Services arm of the Red Cross for donations. And if you want to play Blood Omen 2 Conceptual Edition, there'll be a link in the description for that too. So Blood Omen 2 Conceptual Edition has been great. It's been a great time, and I highly recommend it if you've played Blood Omen 2 before. So if you want to play it for yourself, check out the link in the description. And of course, I want to shout out Pebble in the Pond. Great work on Conceptual Edition, and thank you to everybody who contributed to it and made it possible for us to play it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this series on Blood Omen 2 has been fun for you, and I hope that you've enjoyed it, even if Blood Omen 2 is not my favorite. But like I said before, I do not judge how you got into the series. As long as you love Legacy of Kain, you've got a home here and a friend in me. Over the last 9 months, we have played every Legacy of Kain game. We played Blood Omen 1, we played Soul Reaver 1, we played Soul Reaver 2, we played Defiance, and then Defiance Remastered back to back. We played Ascendance, and we played Blood Omen 2 Conceptual Edition. So that's all of them, right? We've got something else coming. So starting next week, we're going to start playing Legacy of Kain Revival. And this is a fan game by Vincent Chevalier, with some help from our friend Raina Audred. So super excited to play that. I haven't played it before. You'll be seeing all my reactions for the very first time. So thank you so much for watching, and if you like what you see and you want to see more, do the things.